Hey fellow backyard bowyers, Nick here. I've been getting a lot of questions regarding how long do PVC bows last. That's a tricky question, especially when people ask me how many shots can they fire. It really depends on a lot of things. It depends how well they were made, it depends the conditions you shoot them in, and more importantly, what happens in between shots. I can have a bow that, by all right, should be capable of thousands upon thousands of shots. But if I say string it wrong, or if I drop it out of a car, or if I hit something hard enough to break a cia or break a tip, then I've killed the lifespan, while necessarily it still would have had a long life if it were treated well. So there are all these different things to keep in mind. That said, I've been doing a lot of testing. Since moving from Hawaii, I've had to kind of reset a lot of my tests because most of my bows are still back in Hawaii. But whenever I get a new bow, I give it a little data page and I make up, a little chart, and I keep track of how many times I shoot it. Now, because I'm trying to go for volume, I'm shooting a lot of bows and I'm putting a lot of shots through them a day. I'll shoot about 500 to 1,000 arrows a day out of different bows. Not each bow has 1,000, but about 100 here, 100 there, and so on. So today, I've got this bow, and I've just been shooting it out. I've put about 75 arrows through it today, so far. And I'm going to show you guys how I shoot a set of 25 arrows, just to shoot out a bow. So some of the things you'll notice is I am wearing an arm guard, I'm also wearing a glove, and I'm using a release. I do these things because when I'm shooting like this, it's mainly just to shoot the bows. Normally I don't shoot using an arm guard or any sort of gloves or anything. But that's just for recreational shooting, a little bit of a time. It's just for me, because if I can practice well without these things, when I have these aids, I perform better. And if I'm doing things where the shot is really important, I usually use an arm guard and either a release or a glove because it allows more forgiveness in your shot. If you mess up, you won't mess up as bad. So I'm just going to shoot this for you guys, and this was made by a good friend of mine. This is actually the third bow he's ever made. So I'm going to see how many arrows I can put through this thing. It's pretty good for a third bow. It's got some issues with it, but I'm just going to see if it'll hold up. So here we go, 25 arrows. Alright, so there it is. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.